This tool is used to calculate the diameter of a tree, used to calculate the volume of a tree, as well as how many 16-foot logs are in the tree. The first thing you want to do when you're looking at this is determine which side to use. You'll notice that there are numbers on both sides, and we want to make sure we're using the side with the North Carolina Forest Service logo on it. And the first measurement we're going to take is the diameter. And so we're going to walk up to our tree. We're going to take our diameter at breast height, DBH, which is 4.5 feet. For me, that's about right here, just above this button on my shirt. And you're going to walk up to the tree. And you want this to be 25 inches from your eye. This stick happens to be 25 inches long. So an easy way to do this is to put it on your eye. That way you know the end of the stick is 25 inches from your eye. So touch the tree, and then you're just going to spin this and put this on the tree at DBH. You're going to line up the left-hand side of the stick with the outside bark of the tree. And without moving your head, you're going to glance over and take a reading on the right-hand side of the tree, outside bark, and you're going to get a diameter reading. On this tree, I'm getting a diameter reading of 26 inches. So we're going to remember that for later. So we have our diameter. The second measurement we are going to take is we're going to calculate the number of 16-foot logs in this tree. To do that, we have to be one chain away from this tree. A chain is 66 feet. You can measure this out with a tape measure, or you can pace it out. Now everyone has a different pace. My pace happens to be about 11.5 paces to equal 66 feet. So I'm now going to pace out 66 feet away from this tree. And it's easy in a wide open field, gets a little bit harder when you're in a stand of trees. Alright, so now I'm 66 feet away from this tree, and you want to use the left-hand side of the stick, the side that says the number of logs. So all you have to do to use this tool is read what it says on here. Follow the directions. So it says number of 16-foot logs. So you're going to hold this about 25 inches away from your eye. And so an easy way to do that is put it on your eye and then just flip it up. And you're going to be looking at the left-hand side of the stick. You want the bottom of the stick to line up about a foot above ground level. This is called the stump level. This is where if someone comes in and cuts this tree, they're going to leave a stump of about a foot. And so you start at the bottom of a tree, foot off the ground, you look up on your stick, and you kind of have to estimate where the top of that tree shrinks down to 8 inches in diameter. So it's a bit of an estimation, but it should give you a pretty good idea of how many 16-foot logs are in this tree. And so with this tree, we're looking at about 2.5 16-foot logs. Okay, so we've got our diameter, which is 26. We've got our number of logs, which is 2.5. And so now you need to look on the stick. If we look at the top, we're going to go over to where it says 26 inches in diameter. Okay, and if you'll look, there's a whole bunch of numbers right under here. And under here, we're going to go down to where it says we're going to estimate at 3 16-foot logs. And so we'll stay in this row, go over 3 rows down, all the way over to 26, and we come up with 725,000 square feet. This is called a Biltmore stick.